Hello everyone, this is ASHARANI from APPA Public School. Welcome to online classes. So in the previous session, we have completed exercise 1.1 along with the basic concept of rational numbers, right? So today we'll deal with exercise 1.2. For 1.2, what a basic concept we require? Can anybody tell me? Yeah, good afternoon everyone. Once again, good afternoon. Can anybody tell me to complete or to solve the exercise 1.2, what the basic concept is required? Can anybody tell me? Yesterday only I have told which one we need. What is the requirement? Yes, good afternoon. Tell me which basic concept we should know to solve exercise 1.2. Yeah, or else what are we are going to learn in exercise 1.2? What we are going to learn? Number line, very good. Properties, very good. Properties, no, check. How to represent rational numbers in the number line, very good. Srishti, Nalini, very good, better. Then good afternoon, good afternoon. Yes, Sandhya, very good. Rational numbers between two rational numbers. We have to write the rational numbers between two rational numbers, and we know that infinitely many rational numbers we can represent or we can write between two rational numbers. These two concepts we will solve in exercise 1.2. So shall we? So quickly we'll start with the question number 1, that is represent these numbers on the number line. So in the previous class, not in the session, previous class we have learned how to represent integers on the number line. Now today's class we will in the basic concepts of how to represent. So shall we draw a number line? What is the first question? First question is 7 by 4. First question is 7 by 4. So let's start with the 7 by 4. Seven by 4. First, you have to check what is the question. This is 7 by 4, and according to this, we know in the fraction it is a numerator and it is a denominator. Yes, it's a numerator and it's a denominator. First, we should come to know that this number will come in between which numbers to represent, right? First, you have to check the numerator is greater. If it is a numerator is greater, means definitely it will come after the 1. Definitely it will come after the 1. For that, what we have to do, first we have to convert into mixed fraction. Everybody know how to convert into the mixed fraction? Yes? How? This is 4, this is 7. 4 1 is 4. 7 minus 4 is how much? 3. This 3 will move to this side, this up straight, and this 4. So 7 by 4 we can convert the mixed fraction, that is 1 is integer 3 by 4. So now we can come to know that the 7 by 4 will come in between which number? 1 to 2, because 1 is whole number we are getting here, 1 is full number, and 3 by 4 means after, before 2 only we will get. For that, shall we start? First we have to understand the number will come in between what. Now tell me, this number will come, we have to represent on right side or left side? Right side on the number line or left side on the number line, you have to tell me. So first time, write the number line. See? This is our number line. So now tell me, left side or the right side? We have to represent this 7 by 4 on the right side on the number line or the left side on the number line. Right? Why? Why it should be on the right side? Why it should be on the right side? Yes, some students they have given answer. We have to represent these numbers on the right side. Why? Yes, correct, 100% correct. Sujata, why left, beta? Right side. Why? On the right side. Why I am asking the answer? Yes, Shushti, because it is positive. On the number line, always we will plot right side positive numbers and left side negative numbers, right? And we come to know this number will come between 1 and 2, right? Yes. So we'll start with 0, and we are using this side, right side. So we'll start with 0 here. We don't want that side, so that's what we are starting here on the 0, and then 1. You have to take the same gap. Gap should be same. So So can we take here 1? 1. Now here 2. And we take 2 here. And look at now, how can we represent now 3 by 4? 1 is here already. 3 by 4, how can we represent? Now look at the denominator. 4 is there. For that you have to make 4 parts. Denominator, whatever the denominator, that many parts you have to make. 4 parts. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. No, check. So that's what better you use a scale to represent, right? Then we will get exactly. Yes, how many parts? Exactly can we get? 4 parts we have to do. 1, 2, 3, and the 4, right? So this 2, 3. 1 part, 2 part, 3 part, 4 parts, right? So 3 by 4 means this 1 by 4, 2 by 4. This will be 2 by 4, and this will be 3 by 4. 2 means definitely we will get this 4 by 4, 4 by 4. 4 by 4 means again it will be 4 part. Yes, so that's what 1 by 4, 2 by 4, 3 by 4. So 3 by 4 we require. Why 3 by 4? Because already 1 is there here. So this is our 7 by 4. So 0 to 2, it will come in between 0 to 2, that is 7 by 4. 1 already is there, and 3 by 4. 1 integer 3 by 4, that's what? 7 by 4. Right? Yes? Just you have to remember how many parts are there, what is the denominator. Just you have to look on the denominator. And the second thing is you have to check the number will come in between which numbers, right? So shall we go for the next one? Next is what? Next is minus 5 by 6. Now quickly can you tell me the number will come in between what? And here the numerator is smaller. The numerator is smaller. Whenever the numerator is smaller, the number will always come in between 0 and 1. But here it is a negative. Now tell me. The number will come in between what? The number will come in between what? Which numbers? Minus 5 by 6. Minus 5 by 6. The number will come in between what? Which numbers? Which numbers? You should remember if it is a thing. Numerator, if denominator is greater. If denominator is greater, then if denominator is greater means the number will come 0 and 1. 0 and 1, between 0 and 1. If it is negative means the number will come in between minus 1 and 0. Minus 1 and 0. Okay. If it is numerator, denominator is smaller. Denominator is smaller. That time it is, we have to convert into mixed fraction. That time we can come to know, right? Only you should remember. Now, first shall we draw number line? So, now first we have to come to know that the number will come between what? 0 to 1? Yes? 0 to 1. Now tell me left side or right side? Left side or right side? I'm asking this number where I have to plot, left side or right side? Left side or right side? Left side or right side? Left, because it's a negative number, negative rational number we got, that's what. So that time we will represent 0 here, right? And the minus 1. So we take here minus 1. You can write here minus 2, minus 3, minus 4. You can write here plus 1, plus 2, plus 3. But we required only these numbers, so that's what we are representing like this, right? Now, what is the next procedure? Next, we have to divide this number line into how many groups or how many parts. Now, can you tell me how many parts I can make? How many parts I should make? How many parts I should make now? How many parts? Yes, very good, Vaishali. 6 parts, because denominators are 6. Denominator is 6. That's what we have to make the 6 parts. Shall we? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 6 over 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Math. Shall we count from this side or now count from that side? If it is left side means we have to count from the left side. Yes. If it is right side means we have to count from the right side. Now can we take? Yes. Now minus 1 by 6. Minus 2 by 6. Left side we are counting, left side we are going. Now minus 3 by 6. Minus 4 by 6. Now minus 5 by 6. Then minus 6 by 6 is minus 1 only. Minus 6 by 6 is minus 1 only. So what we are required? We required minus 5 by 6. Here we have represented minus 5 by 6. Yes? Just you have to look on the denominator how many, whatever in the denominator, that many parts you have to make it. That's it. That's so simple, right? Just you have to check whether it is coming on the left side or right side. Just do it. Okay? Hopefully you got it. So second shall we go for? Very good. Shall we go for the second one? Second question. The same only. There was the second question also they are asking to represent numbers on the number line. Second question. Second question also they are asking minus 2 by 11, minus 5 by 11 and minus 9 by 11 we have to represent on the number line. Now can you tell me, now we have to represent on the left side or the right side? First you decide. Left side or right side? These numbers will come in the left side or right side of this number line. Can you tell me first? Left side, Abhishek, very good. Because see, you can see all the numbers are negative. And the second thing is the numbers will come in between which numbers? 0 and minus 1. Yes, because numerators are smaller. Numerators are smaller. So the numbers will come in between 0 and minus 1. So shall we draw? We will make it because how many parts we have to make? How many parts? How many parts we have to make? How many parts we have to make? How many parts we have to make? Yes. Who's the Shashank? Very good. 11 parts. You can see denominators are 11. Denominators is 11. So your minus 1. Isn't it? Can we make the parts? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Can we extend that because equal parts we need? Yes. Can we extend? One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Right? Minus 1. 1, 2. Once again, you make sure that. Can we count? 1, 2. This is one part. This is second part, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Right? So, shall we start with the counting? Minus 1 by 11. Minus 2 by 11. So, you can write here also minus 3 by 11. Now, minus 4 by 11. Minus 5 by 11. This one minus 6 by 11. Now minus 7 by 11. Minus 8 by 11. Minus 9 by 11. Minus 10 by 11. It means minus 1 means minus 11 by 11 means it's minus 1 only. So that's what. Why I have written upstraight? Because up and down. Because if I am writing here only means you will get confusion and it will be look like mess. So that's what. Now shall we represent? First is minus 2 by 11. So here are minus 2 by 11. Can we name it? It is a P. We can name it also, right? Next is minus 5 by 11. So here it is our minus 5 by 11. Can we name it as a Q? Yes. Next is minus 9 by 11. Here are minus 9 by 11. So we can name it as R. So PQR. So here we have represented the numbers on the number line. So two things you should remember in the representing. First, you have to check whether the number will come left side or right side. The second thing, you have to look on the denominators. Yes, if denominators are bigger, or else you can check with the, if you are getting confusion with the denominators, look at the numerator. Yes, numerators are smaller, then definitely the numbers will come in between 0 and 1, or if it is negative, 0 and minus 1. If numerator is greater, then you have to go with the mixed fraction. Okay, hopefully you understand how to represent the numbers on the number line. So one homework question. Can you represent 8 by 17 on the number line? You have to show me afterwards. 8 by 17. The question is 8 by 17. You have to represent on the number line. So shall we go with the question number 3 now? The question number 3, they are asking, write 5 rational numbers which are smaller than 2. We have to write. Shall I write the question? Just a minute. Question number 3. Write 5 rational numbers which are smaller than 2. Smaller than 2. Now, before that, who's our head of the family? Who's our head of the family? Who is our head of the family? Can anybody tell me the answer? Ma'am, maths and head of the family, what is the connection? Now I will tell you. Can you tell me who is our head of the family? Head of. Can anybody tell me? Who's the head of the family? Yeah, everybody are giving answers. Very good. Daddy, father. Yes. Father. Yes. Why? Because he is elder than us and he is very experienced persons. He have all the responsibility, right? So first 10 years he is elder than us. Yes, our father, head of the family, is elder than us. So father, then everybody you can see, mother, your brother, your sister, all are smaller than your father. The same thing, we have to write 5 rational number which are smaller than 2. Any numbers you can write which are smaller than 2. Some students, they have given answers smaller than 2. All the negative numbers to write, all negative numbers are smaller than 2 only. All your family members are smaller than your father, right? In age, appropriate in age. Yes, so similarly you can write all the negative numbers, any 5 negative numbers you can write, they all are smaller than 2, right? So shall we? Solution. -1, -3, -4, -5, -6. These are rational number only because 1 by 1, 3 by 1, 4 by 1, 1. If it is natural number, if it is integer also, it is a rational number. So we can write these 5 numbers smaller than 2, right? Hopefully you understand. Got code 3 to 1. Today's attendance code is 3 to 1, and Monday onwards you will not get the code in YouTube classes. You will get the code in FCC if you attend. We are not going to disclose in the YouTube classes Monday onwards because today you have a test. That's what I have disclosed in the YouTube class, right? So shall we go to the next question? Hopefully you understand the third one. Yes. Question number 4. Find the rational numbers between -2 by 5 and 1 by 5. Question number 4. Already we have learned this one, right? 2 methods I will teach you on. Find 10 rational numbers. 10 rational numbers between -2 by 5 and 1 by 2, right? See, infinitely, once again I'm telling you, infinitely many rational numbers we can write between 2 rational numbers. So, shall we start? -2 by 5 and 1 by 2. Two methods I will teach you. Whichever you feel better, that method we will adopt. You can also adopt, right? So first is look at the denominators. Both the denominators are different. So first what we have to do? First we have to, if you prepare for the exam, then definitely it is easy better. If you are not prepared for the exam, then definitely it's going to difficult to you. Okay? Now tell me. 5 and 2 is different denominators. So first we will take the LCM. 5 ones are 2 as it is 2 ones are. So 5, what is the LCM? 5 into 2, that is 10 will be the LCM, right? Yes. Next, first minus 2 by 5. If we want 10 in the denominator, means what we have to do? We have to see 5 into how much is 10? 5 into how much is 10? 2 are. So that's what that 2 we have to multiply your numerator and the denominator for both. So 2 2s are 4 minus 4. 5 2s are 10. Right? Now 1 by 2. 1 by 2. So 2 into how much is 10? Because LCM is 10. Right? So 5 is up. That's what 5 here. Both the way we have to multiply. 5 ones are 5. 2 5s are 10. How many rational numbers they are asking now? Can we get 10 rational numbers? Check. Can we get 10 rational numbers? Check. Minus 3 by 10, minus 2 by 10, minus 1 by 10, my 0 also we get 0 by 10 or 0 only. Yes, 1 by 10 or else 2 by 10, 3 by 10, 4 by 10, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. How many they are asking? 10 rational numbers. So we are getting only 8 rational numbers, right? Then what is our next procedure if you are not getting 10 rational numbers? Then what we have to do? Then you have to multiply with any number. Any number. Can I multiply here with 4? Here also 4. Here any number you can take. It's not mandatory you can take this number only. No, you can take with any number. So shall we start? 4 4s are 16. 10 4s are 40. 5 4s are 20. 10 4s are 40. Make sure that denominator should be equal. Now can we write the 10 rational numbers? Can we write the 10 rational numbers? Yeah, of course. Minus 15 by 20. Minus 14 by 20. Minus 13 by 20. Minus 12 by 20. Minus 11 by 20. Minus 10 by 20. Minus 9 by 20. Minus 8 by 20. Then minus 7 by 20, minus 6 by 20. We have written 10 rational numbers between these two numbers. These are the equivalent fraction for those, right? So here we can write the 10 rational numbers between these two rational numbers. One more method can be tried. See, same little bit changes only. See, what we have to do? The second method, what we have to do? Minus 2 by 5 is there. You can here in the denominator. What you have to do? You have to multiply and divide with this number. This denominator you have to multiply and divide with this number. So this number you have to multiply and divide. Got it? So 2, here you have to multiply 2 and 2 here, right? So the second number also same. Second number is 1 by 2. For this 1 by 2, what you have to do? This denominator you have to multiply and divide. Yes? Instead of taking LCM, you can take like this also. So 2 2s are 4, minus 4, 5 2s are 10. 5 1s are 5, 5 2s are 10. Again, we are not going to get 10 rational numbers, right? The same answer we got before also. For that again, we have to multiply with any number. Last time I multiplied it with 4, now shall we take it 5 or smaller also, 5. Now 4 5s are 20, 10 5s are 50. Then here 5 5s are 25, 50. Now you can write 10 rational numbers between these two rational numbers. So you can adopt this method also. I am not writing rational numbers because already I have taught in the first. So just I am telling you how can we do that. Yes. You can adopt this method also, you can adopt that method also, no problem. You can take a LCM, no problem, or else this denominator will multiply and divide by for this, and this denominator will take for this, right? So you can do any method, okay? So shall we go for the next question? Question number 5. Question number 5. What is the question? Find 5 rational numbers between. Shall I write only main questions? Question number 5. The first one, 2 by 3 and 4 by 5. The second one, minus 3 by 2 and 5 by 3. The third one, 1 by 4 and 1 by 2. First two activities, third one you have to do it. Homework, right? So shall we start? The first is what? We have to write the, now how many rational numbers they are asking? 5. So they are asking 5 rational numbers? Yes, 5 rational numbers. So first one, what is this? 2 by 3 and 4 by 5. So second method can we adopt? Can we adopt second method instead of going LCM and all? So what is that? 2 by 3 means second denominator is 5. So that denominator we will multiply and divide here also, right? So what is this? 2 5s are 10. 3 5s are 15, right? Next is 4 by 5. For 4 by 5, what we have to do? For 4 by 5, what I have to do? For 4 by 5, what I should do? Yes? Why life is short? Live it to the fullest. Why? Nusrat, I am not getting. I am asking something and you are writing something. Stop it. What I should do now? Yes, multiply and divide by 3. Very good. Who's that? Bharatesh. Very good, beta. Concentrate like this. So here it's the denominator is 3. So that's what? This 3 we have to multiply, and here also we have to divide. Yes? Right? 4 3s are 12. 5 3s are 15. Now look at how many rational number they are asking. 5 rational number they are asking. 10, 11, 12. Only one rational number we are getting. So what we have to do next? What is our next step? We are not getting sufficient rational numbers here. 5 rational numbers we are not getting, right? So what we have to do? Multiply by 3. Okay, we'll try. So multiply by 3. Whether we get 5 rational numbers. Here also in the numerator 3. Denominator also 3, right? So any number you can take. It's not like 3 only, 4 only, 5 only. You can take any number. 10 3s are 30. 15 3s are 45. 12 3s are 3 2s are 6. 3 1s are 3. 36, right? 15 3s are 45. Now, right? Can we get 5 rational numbers? Of course, we will get 31 by 45. Yes. 32 by 45. 33 by 45. 34 by 45. 35 by 45, right? We got 5 rational numbers. Next is 36, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 rational numbers we got. So hopefully you got, you understand? Yes, very good. Shall we go for the next one? This is minus 3 by 2 and 5 by 3. Yes? Yeah. Second question is what? Second question is minus 3 by 2 and 5 by 3. Second question, minus 3 by 2 and 5 by 3, right? What we have to do? Same method. Minus 3 by 2 means we have to multiply with what? Minus 3 by 2 we have to multiply with what? Can you tell me? Minus 3 by 2 we have to multiply with 3? 6, right? LCM 6, very good, no problem. We have to multiply with 3 because here the denominator is 3, that's what? This we have to multiply, here also 3, here also 3, right? For this number they are multiplying with this denominator, for this number they are multiplying with this denominator, right? 3 3s are 9, minus 9, 2 3s are 6, right? The next number 5 by 3. For this 5 by 3 they are multiplying with this denominator, that is 2. Here 2, here 2, right? So by 2 is 10 plus 10 because it's positive. 10 by 6. Now can we write 5 rational numbers between this? Yes, of course. Minus 8 by 6. Yes. Before this we have to write now. Minus 8 by 6. Minus 7 by 6. Minus 5 by 6. Minus 4 by 6. Minus 3 by 6. We have written 5 rational numbers. We can write infinitely many rational numbers between two rational numbers, right? The third one you should try. If you are not getting in EXERCISE class, again I will teach. Don't worry. But 1 by 4 and 1 by 2 definitely you will get 5 rational numbers. Do it. So shall we go for the next question? Question number 6. Question number 6. What is the question number 6? They are asking write 5 rational numbers greater than minus 2. Greater than minus 2. Who is very much younger than? Yes. If you have two siblings, you are the elder, younger one will be younger only. So everybody, what they are asking greater than minus 2. Minus, focus on the minus. Now you can write all the positive numbers will be greater than minus 2, right? Whichever you want, you can write any 5. I mean, they are asking 5. 5 rational numbers, whichever the positive, that rational number you can write, they will be greater than minus 2. So shall we? Yes. Minus 1 also, right? Very good. Can I write 1, 2, 3, 4, 5? 5. These are greater than minus 2. Yes, these all are the 5 rational numbers, right? So shall we go to the next question, the last question of this exercise? What is the question? Question number 7. Here also they are asking now 10 rational numbers we have to write between 3 by 5 and 3 by 4. Question number 7. We have to write the 10 rational numbers. How many? 10. 3 by 5 and 3 by 4. We have to write 10 rational numbers, right? Shall we do? Yes. Now, the same procedure. 3 by 5 and 3 by 4 means what we have to do? This denominator we have to multiply for the first one, right? So that's what 3 by 5 into 4 into 4. 3 4s are 12. 5 4s are 20. Next, 3 by 4, we have to multiply with this now. This denominator, 5, here 5, here 5. 3 5s are 15 by 20. But they're asking how many rational numbers? They're asking 10 rational numbers. We are getting how many here? 13, 14, only 2 rational numbers we are getting. So any number you can take, any number you can multiply with any number. So we should get the 10 rational numbers. Any number, can you tell me? Which will be the easiest? 10. Can I take 10? 5, 4. Very good. So shall I write 4 only? Yes. 10? Okay, 10. Multiply with the 10. 10. 4 also no problem. 10. Yes. 12 tens are 120. 20 into 10, 200. Yes. 15 tens are 150. 20 tens are 200. Now, how many rational numbers we can write? We can write infinitely many, right? So, 10 being required. So, 10 we will write 121 by 200. 122 by 200. 123 by 200. 124 by 200. 125 by 200. 126 by 200. 127 by 200. 128 by 200. Yes. 129 by 200. 130 by 200. These are the 10 rational numbers between those two numbers, right? Some students, they told 4. Shall we start with the 4 also? We'll try. See, this is the question. We got 10 rational numbers. Some students, they are telling 4. So we'll try 4 now. Try 4 also, we get 10 rational numbers. Check. 4. Here also 4. Here also 4. Here also 4. Right? 12 4s are 48. Right? 400, 4 2s are 8, 80. Then 15 4s are 4 5s are 20, 2 carry 4, 60. Plus 80. Now we can write 10 rational numbers. Of course, we can write 48. Now 49 by 60, 50 by 60, 51 by 60, 52 by 60, 53 by 60, 54 by 60, 55 by 60, 56 by 60, 57 by 60, 58 by 60. Now we got 10 rational numbers. Yes, any number you can take, but how many rational numbers they are asking, that we have to take it. Yes. So if you multiply with the 4, then also we'll get the 10 rational numbers. If you multiply with the 10, then also we'll get the 10 rational numbers, right? Hopefully you understand the concept, right? Now, can you recap what we have learned in the rational numbers chapter? Yes, we have played with the numbers, right? So can anybody tell me what we have learned in the rational number? Yes, rational numbers. You should know now what we have learned in this class or for this chapter. Already we have completed this chapter, right? Yes. In this chapter, we learned the basic concept of numbers. Basic concept of numbers, right? Yes, basic concept of numbers. What are those basic concept of numbers? That is whole number, natural numbers, and integers, right? Then for rational numbers, what we have learned? Rational numbers, again we've learned properties of rational numbers, right? Properties of rational numbers, right? In that we have learned closure property, yes, closure property, commutative, associative, and distributive, right? Distributive. We have learned these 4 properties. Then we learned multiplicative, inverse, and in this we have learned multiplicative identity, right? Yes, we have learned this also, multiplicative identity. Then again we have learned additive, inverse, right? In this we have learned additive identity. Can anybody tell me which is the smallest rational number? Can anybody tell me which is the smallest rational number? Then we will learn number line, and rational numbers between two numbers. Rational numbers between two rational numbers, right? Rational numbers. So these concepts we have learned in this chapter, right? You should remember. Take a screenshot of this, no problem. See, this rational numbers we have learned these many topics, right? Nobody have given answer how 0 minus 1 also is there. Minus 1 is also a rational number. How 0? How we are giving the answer? 0 is the smallest rational number. How can you give minus 1? Then minus 1 and then where should minus 1 has to go? You are kicking out that. If you are considering minus 1, then what about minus 2, minus 3, minus 4, minus 5, minus 1000, minus lakh? Where they have to go? How can you decide that minus 1 is the smallest rational number? No, we don't have. Yes, not defined. Not defined. Yeah, we can't say that this is the smallest rational number, right? How we can't measure that this student have this much only intelligence? No, no. So we can't even say that this is the smallest rational number. Hopefully, you understand the concept of rational numbers. So here we have completed the chapter number 1, that is rational number. If you have any doubt, you can ask me. The FCC class also, you can call me also, no problem. But keep studying. Everybody have to practice every day. Without understanding the concept, don't write in the classwork. I don't want anything. Everything should be in the only in the notebook, not in the mind. I don't want like that. So first you understand the concept, then you write the classwork. Okay. Have a wonderful day and all the best for your test. Bye bye.
Good.